Hi guys, I'm Aussie Villa. Welcome to episode 95 of Raise the Holte, our bid for world domination with Aston Villa. And today, having won the Premier League, retained our title last episode, we turn our attention to the Champions League, and it's a doubleheader in the Champions League semi-final against AC Milan. You see, for the first leg, we're away from home. We're not the favourites. But that doesn't really matter. This is all about goals. You can see in the other semi-final, Liverpool beat Manchester United 2-0. This was actually 0-0. And then Pogba got sent off in the 76th minute, I think it was, and then they scored twice after that. So Pogba's going to be a Manchester United legend, and a Liverpool legend, I'm sure, after that one. Now, if we look at the analysis report, scouting report here, we can see they're a direct playing style, balanced mentality. Gattuso is the manager. Unfortunately, our data analysis have taken the week off, so we don't really know too much of what we can expect from that. But let's have a look at the team we're sending out regardless, and hopefully we'll get a really good result here. So it's Gaz Mosley in goal. It's Nepo, Rodrigo, Forster and Kostic as the back four. Leroy and Grealish in midfield. Rashid, Almeida and Rodrigo, they go in behind the Lab, who hopefully will bang in a few goals here for us. And of course, the good thing having wrapped up the Premier League is that we can just focus all our attention now on this Champions League and trying to win that for the first time. Do it for the fans, says the Stig. I'm going to say, do we say just come on there, show us what you can do? Show us what you can do, lads. Go out there, put on a display for me. There we go. And this is it. This is it. As always say, European ties, away leg, I just want goals. If it's a 4-4 draw, I'll take it. I'll take a loose defensive performance if it means we have goals of our own. Take them back to Villa Park, and then we should be able to see them off from there. We haven't always been at our best in Europe, though, have we? So we don't want to take anything for granted here. A little bit of space, that's well over. Gaz had that covered all day and twice on Sunday. Come on, boys. Let's get creative here. Let's show these Italians what we're all about. Yeah, that's just trying to think here. What's going to happen with this one? Ball comes in, head it away, please, boys. There we go. Are we going to get to that? Doesn't look like we are, but putting some pressure on them up the field. Can we win this back, or are they going to? This going to build and go again? I don't like this guy running in field, if I'm honest. Ooh, that's 2 warning shots we've had there. We might. Is there something we need to change there? I wonder. I don't want to defend too narrowly. We'll leave it. We'll leave it for now. But that's not ideal. Not ideal. Another. Can we have a highlight, please, boys? Come on, get this away. Oh, it's off the crossbar. We need to be doing better and probably something different. Let's try tightening up these lines. Just wondering if they're just sort of playing through us a little bit too easily there. Being a direct team, typically they wouldn't do that. I like to put pressure on them to try and stop them from just sort of getting a more direct ball forward. So maybe just throw out a concentrate here. I know they're overwhelmed, but I just think, maybe we just not quite playing to our... We're definitely not playing to our potential. We haven't had a sniff yet, have we? I don't know. Have we touched the ball? There are unconfirmed reports. We have touched the ball at some point in this first half. Renato Sanchez. Oh, guys, with a big save. Come on, that's a good tackle there from Nepo, and it's an Aston Villa free kick for offside. For a second then, I was worried about a penalty. Let's show some passion here, boys. Oh, come on. Win this ball, please. Leroy knocks it down for Rashid. All right, can we launch something here? Ball goes forward. It's flicked on by the Lab, but there's no one up there with him. He's so isolated. I'm wondering if we need to slow down the tempo here a little bit. If we're trying to do things a little bit too quickly and it's not working out for us. Now, this is becoming a long old highlight, and I don't like that Milan have the ball. And if I tell you what, if they score, we can have no complaints. They've slipped one through there. It's not a good attempt to tackle. Gaz has made the save, first time of asking, and at the second attempt, Andre Silva has given AC Milan what can only be a deserved lead, really. We haven't played well. We don't need to see that again, though. We'll continue with our changes. We've already got a shout out there, haven't we? We'll go attacking. We need to be better this second half. We have not shown up, which is, needless to say, extremely, extremely disappointing. And aggressive. What the F was that, boys? We'll tell Almeida just to watch his step. We don't need to go down to 10 men here. We'll give it a little bit of time, but I am thinking changes need to be made. I wonder if we exploit the flanks, perhaps. What can we do differently here? We're looking nervous, which isn't ideal. Come on, boys. Get creative. Get creative. We have a habit, a nasty, nasty habit of letting ourselves down a little bit in the big games, don't we? We sort of struggled over the line with the Premier League title. winning it with 2 draws. I would have liked maybe something a little bit more convincing than that. Here we go. Rashid loses the header. Grealish will pick that up. We're at the hour mark now, so we're getting to the point, I think, where we might need to make changes and hope that we can spark something. It's not the best ball forward. The Lab tries his best. Almeida knocks it down to absolutely no one. Come on, boys. We don't look good, do we? We don't look good at all. Kostic is there, hacks it clear. Can we launch a counter-attack on the back of that? He's found Rashid, whether it be by accident or not. Rashid goes on a run. It's a tackle. Grealish shifts it over to Leroy. Here we go. Rodrigo bends one. Oh, one lucky. What a goal that would have been from Rodrigo. Let's give it a demand more. Who's not playing well here? The Lab has been really, really quiet. I'm tempted to bring Messi on, but what we're going to do is we're going to bring Marin on, stick Rodrigo up top. Grealish has had a quiet game as well, so let's bring on Alpha Silla for him. Just maybe a change of personnel sparks something. That's kind of what I'm thinking there. Here goes Leroy in for Silla. Plays a nice little ball through for Marin. Antonio Marin! Oh! Come on, boys. Come on. Let's throw another concentrate here. We look a bit of a nervous team here, don't we? Let's just throw out a concentrate. Just do your thing, boys. Take your time, work a space, and then put the ball in the back of the net, please, and thank you. It's not working, is it? It's not happening for us. Anything else we can do here? Do we just go a little bit higher tempo, a little bit more direct? We'll try taking it off, exploit the flanks. We haven't played well, have we? Come on, boys, calm down. Calm down. Just relax. Relax. It's not happening, is it? Oh, we've put in a really, really poor performance and work to do now at Villa Park in the second leg. Now, we do have a game against Watford after this. I'm going to play over that. The league sort of is done now, so there's no point showing those games. And then we'll be back for the second leg, hopefully just chasing down a 1-goal deficit here. It's a bit of a lungy tackle, but job done. And there it is. Not the performance we wanted. But yeah, no away goals either, which puts us on a bit of a tightrope, doesn't it? We didn't play well. We just didn't play well. That does make me wonder for the second leg. I wonder if we put Messi up top and be a little bit more cautious, perhaps. An away goal and that would kill us, wouldn't it? Anyway, guys, wait right there. We'll be right back for the second leg. Alright, welcome back. Are you nervous? I know I am. We're favourites for this one being at home. What worries me here is the no away goals. We need to make sure we put up a solid defensive performance. And yeah, let's see how we go. Now, just the one game to catch you up on. It was against Watford in the league. You can see it was another draw. This one's a little bit more acceptable. You'll see the team we put out. Cadell, Fiorini, Bergkamp II, Thomas Beck, Turpey, Bale, Walker, Hendry, Pedro, and Scully. We took the lead. They were a little bit lucky, to be honest, with their 2 goals that they scored. It was, I forget the Rashford goal, but then a penalty. Might have been a counter-attack, but then we equalised in the 81st minute. I thought we were arguably the better team, but certainly we weren't bad, and considering the team we put out, I thought we did quite well. So all things taken into account, that was a decent draw. But look, we haven't won since the second leg against Sevilla. Hopefully, a return at home in the Champions League will see us return to winning ways, because we need it here, or else we're going to fall short yet again in the Champions League. This is the team we're putting out. We are changing things up. It seems silly to have Messi in the squad and not use him in a game such as this. So we're going with Gaz Mosley in goal, Nepo, Chambers, Forster, and Kostic. One injury to update you on as well. A training injury to Rodrigo, our defender Rodrigo. He's out for 2 weeks, so he misses this one. If there was to be a final, hopefully he will be back in time for that. But that's why you see the change in defence there. Aya comes in. Tonali's not quite ready yet to start a game, so he comes in for him. Grealish and Leroy in midfield. Marin to play down the right. We haven't seen much from Rashid lately, so we're going to play Marin and Rodrigo. Messi up top. We need a win. Another reason why I went for this lineup as well is we haven't seen much from Almeida. The Lab hasn't scored too consistently when he's played lately. So I do wonder if this is just sort of the best team that we have available to us right now. What does Stig says? He said we should challenge them to go out there and prove a point. What do we say to this? It's all over to you. You deserve to be in the final. Make it happen. Do we just do it for the media? Just relax. Go out there, boys. The media's been praising you. Show them what show them what you can do. Show them why they've been praising you. Here we go. So we do of course have the options to change things on the bench. It is a very attacking bench if we need to defend later in the game. God help us, basically, because we certainly don't have the players on the bench to do that. But yeah, we'll just kind of see how we go. Grealish with an early run here. This would be a fantastic start, wouldn't it? Here we go. Leroy, have a shot, mate. Have a shot. Leroy there to Rodrigo. What a start! It's taken 20 seconds. And we've cancelled out their lead from the kickoff. Go on, Villa. That's what we like to see. 1-0. Excellent, excellent stuff. We'll throw out an early concentrate. But could we have asked for a better start? Obviously not. Grealish to Marin to Leroy. Into Rodrigo, and he just placed that beautifully past the keeper. Not a chance in the world for it. I'm assuming Donnarumma in goal. 1-0. We're on track for 90-0 right now. Unlikely, I know, but yeah, let's not concede an away goal here, boys. I did yell out concentrate, please, boys. Nepo back for Mosley, clear it. Well done, up there for Marin. Is it or Messi? Losers out there. Why have we come straight back for a long highlight? This makes me nervous. Go on, Messi, closing down, mate. Long ball up. Can we win that? Nepo's there. Leroy knocks it down for Rodrigo. For Grealish. Grealish, look at your overlapping fullback there. Look at Kosic. He finds him. Can he get a quality ball into the box? It's ricocheted out. Ayar's there, though. Picks it up for Leroy. Leroy with some space. Leroy for Rodrigo. Rodrigo back for Leroy. Come on, boys. Work the openings. Work Nepo. He's so far forward. What's Nepo doing there? Leroy, shoot, mate. Shoot. Leroy! Oh! We are going to do 90-0. It's 2 minutes in. We're 2-0 up. We are still on track for 90-0. We've taken the lead on the evening, on aggregate. 9th goal of the year for Leroy. And this is just unbelievable now. 2 minutes in and we're 2 goals up. Do we praise them? I think we have to, don't we? Excellent stuff. Leroy, have some of that. Have some of that. Choking up with emotion here. Excellent, excellent stuff. Now that we've taken the lead, actually, we might just... We'll take it off, be expressive. I'm thinking we might even... we'll get the fullbacks forward a little bit more yet. I'm wondering if we just maybe take them off attack just to be a little bit more sensible here. But what a start to this game. Leroy, cross in. Can we do 3-0 before the 10-minute mark? That would be asking a lot, wouldn't it? Kosic wins that back beautifully, though. Here goes Marin. Chenks back in. It's there. Rodrigo has got to be. Oh, we're 3-0 up. What a start to the game. 7 minutes in, 8 minutes in, and we're 3-0 up. And we've almost killed the tie in 7 minutes. Unbelievable start. Where was this in the first leg? This is incredible. Just incredible. What do I say to that? Do I praise again? Let's maybe just go and concentrate again. But look at that ball. Rodrigo, so much time and space. Milan completely forgot how to defend. And this is just insane. All right, everybody take a breath. I cannot believe what we are doing here. All right, Forster, I should say. Let's be sensible. Grealish picks it up in midfield, goes for a bit of a run, looks for Leroy in space again. Look at the space for him to drive into. He picks out Rodrigo. Can he pick out someone in the box? Back for Grealish. This is good, patient play. Grealish for Kosic. Kosic, what's he going to do? Cross into the box. Rodrigo on a hat-trick, and he's almost got a hat-trick in 10 minutes. Unbelievable. I just keep saying unbelievable. I cannot believe what I'm watching here. I should say there is a goals of the month at the end of this episode, so you'll see all the best goals from April, plus I'll sneak the ones in from the Watford game as well, even though technically it's in May. And of course, next episode, Leroy bends one just past the post. Whether it be a Champions League final or just to round out the season, we will have the end of season awards. So let me know in the comments, who do you think has been our player of the year this year? Will it go to the all great and powerful Messi or somebody else? Speak of the devil, there it is. Leroy is there for Grealish. It's 4-0 and that is the tie. Down, dusted and just beaten to death inside 20 minutes or just over 20 minutes. 8th goal now for Jackie Grealish. And in front of the Holte, we have absolutely destroyed AC Milan. Look at that header back across goal from Leroy. It almost looked like a set piece. Looked like we meant that, didn't it? Let's throw some praise out there, and this has been absolutely insane. Absolutely insane. Let me know who you think our player of the year is going to be. Marin's picked up a knock. I think at this point we won't risk that. We'll bring on Rashid for him. We've got a final to be fit for there, Marin. It's a pulled hamstring, so the quicker we get him off, get some ice on that, the better, I think. We're going to demand more. We don't want to rest on our laurels just yet. Mosley, easy for Mosley. We are 3 goals up, so if they were to get a goal back, it's not inconceivable they could score 2 goals in the second half, but I don't know where it's coming from, not from this half. We have been absolutely superb. I was a little bit worried coming into this one after it's just so lackluster in that first leg, but I needn't have worried. 4-0 at the break. Unbelievable. We're not doing 90-0 obviously anymore, but we're not doing too bad. And it's got just a passionate I'm pleased, doesn't it? Or do we do an assertive don't get complacent? Oh, I'm pleased. I'm pleased, boys. I'm pleased. Keep it going. We'll just tell Rashid a little bit more to come from you. Will I live to regret not saying don't get complacent? Yeah, maybe I will. But let's just see how we go. We'll throw out an early demand more just to make sure that we don't get complacent, hopefully. There's no one on a booking that could miss a final that I'm aware of. I probably should have checked that a little bit more thoroughly before the game, but I would have noticed, I'm sure. Do we want to make any changes? Nepo's looking a little tired. We do have Dali. To be honest, we've got Bournemouth as our final Premier League game. What I'll be doing is just playing the kids again in that. We want anybody that's even on the bench, I think, for the final, because it looks like we're going to make it now, will not be taking any part in that game. I am a little bit worried about Nepo's condition there, so we'll just take him off. We won't risk anything. We'll put our fullbacks back to support now. Again, we're not going to risk anything here. There's no one on the field that's necessarily invaluable, I don't think, in a way that, if we lose them, oh dear, we're in some serious trouble. Here we go. Can we add a fifth? Grealish into the area, just over the bar from Forster, I think it was. I should say too, if you are enjoying this, make sure you hit thumbs up. It'll help people find the video. And the more people that see this, Villa fans everywhere need to see this. We've qualified for the Champions League final. We're cruising to victory. Can we add a fifth again? No, this time Rashid just over the bar. This is unbelievable. I am so excited for a Champions League final. Likely against Liverpool, they won 2-0 away from home. You'd expect that's going to be the case. But Rise as one at Villa Park as... There it is. Oh, Forster, that was a clean header, but just couldn't get it past Donnarumma. We've qualified for the Champions League final. We're going to... Is it Amsterdam? I think I said it was, wasn't it? That was the final. Or was that the Everton game? I'm not sure. Are we still in the Champions League on that? I think we are. Anyway, we'll have a look where the final is after this game is done. Even if they score now, all they're doing is ruining a Gaz Mosley clean sheet. But not today. Gaz has claimed that. And as the Villa fans, in full voice... There we go. We've gone from the Championship at the start of this series now into the Champions League final. What's this, our 4th or 5th year? We've had a team to do it last year. We did kind of choke last year in the quarterfinals, but we haven't choked this year. We've got all the way. We're into the final, boys, and that's next episode. I'm so excited for that. What a performance. What a first half. Unbelievable. We'll say, I'm just pleased. I'm so pleased. If I'm being hypercritical, Rashid came on and did nothing again, but, we'll let that slide. So there we go. That's Dortmund's home ground, isn't it? So we're off to Dortmund, off to Germany. So that's going to be a fun day out as well, isn't it? You could go anywhere. You go to Afghanistan and have a fun day out for the Champions League final. 2 weeks for Marin. We took him straight off as well. That might be pushing it. When was the final? Did it say when the final was? Is it in our schedule as of yet? It is in our schedule. It is... Oh, it's ages away yet. It's over a month away, so he'll be fit for that. Not a problem in the world. Bit of money in the bank. Leroy had an absolute storming game, didn't he? Absolutely superb again from Ronan Leroy. He actually would be a dark horse for Player of the Year as well, wouldn't he? We've had just so many heroes this year. But anyway, guys, that is it for today's episode. As I said, if you have enjoyed that, please do hit thumbs up. If you're new to the channel, welcome. Make sure you subscribe. Ring the bell if you want to know when I upload new episodes. And we'll be back. I think will it be Saturday? What's today? Thursday, isn't it? So it'll be Saturday. We'll come back for the Champions League final against... Let's find out who it's against first before we end this episode. So there it is. It is against Liverpool. Oh, that's going to be tough. Now they were second in the league, weren't they? I think they were our main rivals there. So first versus second in the Premier League in the Champions League final. That's next episode, guys. Thank you so much for watching. I've been Aussie Villain, and here are our goals of the month for April. I'll see you for the Champions League final. Take care.